understand that you guys met at university, is that right?
Yes, me and Lana met 6 years ago while we were studying at Royal Holloway, and we've been really good friends since. Yeah.
And how did you come up with the concept for Dalooha? Where did that idea come from?
Well, basically, I travel a lot. I love to have different clothing that no one else has. So not like high-end brands and not like the high street brands. I love having things in the middle. And loads of people have actually come up to me and asked me where I got certain items from. So that's when I had the idea of having a boutique. So one day me and Mohammed were having lunch at Mo's Diner, and I was telling him that I really wanted to have my own boutique. And he was like, well, now it's like 2012. It was actually last year when we started the idea. He was like, why don't you do it online? Because and I was like, but I don't know the whole business side of doing it online. But then Mohammed said that with all his business expertise, he will help me and he'll focus on the business side of the boutique, and I'll just do the design side of the boutique. So that's how our partnership started.
And was this a career that you'd planned on having? Was this what you thought you were going to go into, or did this just sort of come out of nowhere?
Well, actually, me and Mohammed both come from family businesses, so we actually do both have entrepreneurial skills inside of us, but we both wanted to do something different and not same along the lines as our families. So it was actually a very spontaneous idea. Yeah. The whole idea came from Mo's Diner.
Yeah. And also considering what we studied at university, because we studied business and then I went on to do my master's in real estate. So online retail wasn't something that we'd planned. It just came literally out of nowhere. Yeah.
So where are you from originally? What's your family background?
Well, I'm Palestinian, but I've lived in London my whole life. Like I've lived here forever, but I'm Palestinian.
Okay. And who came up with the name for your e-boutique? Whose idea was that?
To be honest, Dalooha, okay, it was my idea. It's an Arabic word. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it means like playful and like spoilt, but in a cute way. I know it's very cheesy, but we thought, like Mohammed basically suggested, that it's very catchy, and once you hear the name Dalooha, you'll never forget it. So that's how the name stuck with us.
So how do you guys select the designers that you have on board?
Well, basically, it's a very hands-on approach. I travel a lot, and I'm our main buyer. So we go to like all different countries. We go to Paris, Milan, Beirut, Dubai, New York, and I actually like to physically see the designers and see their quality of products before I place them onto the website. And also, like sometimes it's like word of mouth. Like someone will recommend to me a good designer, and I'll check them out. And if I feel that they're appropriate and they go for the Dalooha style, I will then proceed them on to being on the website.
And do you have a personal favourite out of the designers that you stock?
Basically, I love all my designers. All my designers are amazing in their own way. They're very unique. They're very different. However, I do actually have two that I actually think will go further than others. Like, for example, the Tala M. She does these amazing, I'm actually wearing some of her rings now. Okay. She does these amazing gold and silver plated and black diamonds and rose gold rings. And she does different styles. Like, I don't think I've ever seen like a little frog. And like, I just think that she has very innovative ideas. Also, Cross My Heart, they do the rosary necklaces with like crosses and hearts and the peace sign and the Hamsa hand. I feel these are great because the pricing is actually very reasonable, and the fluorescent colors, the neons, I feel that this will be a great hit for the summer. And to be honest, like I've never seen these rosary necklaces before I came across Cross My Heart.
And I understand you're wearing a few of the designers today?
Yeah, I am. So this top that I'm wearing is from one of our designers called Fildor. She's Lebanese. This necklace is from a designer called Sunflowers. It's kind of like a snake intertwined. That's the style that's going for. And of course, as I mentioned, the Tala M rings.
So do you take on their whole collections, or do you edit them and select specific pieces for the collections that you take on at Dalooha?
Basically, the designers, they send us their lookbooks, and we sit down, the creative team at Dalooha sits down, and we carefully analyze each item in the collection, and we choose those that are suitable for our target customers.
So do you have plans to stock any more designers in the future? Do you have any brands that you would love to work with?
Obviously, we've just started now, and we have a couple on board, but in the future, we're going to have an influx, a plethora of many designers, and so you just guys have to wait and watch what we have coming for you.
If you could pick one celebrity to be the face of Dalooha, who would you choose?
Well, this is actually quite a tough question because we would want a celebrity to not as well, like to go with the style of the Dalooha clothing, but at the same time, I would like her to have a Dalooha personality. As I explained before, a Dalooha means playful. So when the two come together, someone who describes her personality, first of all, I feel that her personality is great. She's very playful on stage, and and not only that, like her style, like she's always dressed impeccably. She's always looking glamorous and hot. And also, Nicole was featured wearing one of our designers' outfits, Zainab Tusan. So she already likes our style of clothing.
So who do you envision your audience to be? What is she like? What kind of life does she lead?
Well, a typical girl who would shop on Dalooha would be a cosmopolitan type of girl, a girl who likes to define herself through fashion and through style. I'd like her to, I envision her to be very stylish and quite daring with her fashion sense. I would imagine her to like to wear different things, like to stand out, like her whole persona to be described and be portrayed through her style.
So how does Dalooha fit into the typical fashion cycle, being a cross-regional brand?
Basically, we would cater to these differences as Dalooha grows. But for now, we're trying to satisfy those both in the Middle East and in the UK. So basically, it's up to the customer how they choose to mix and match in their style.
What do you offer that other online boutiques don't?
We offer loads of creative designers. We offer an easy shopping experience, a one-stop. It's just not clothes, the accessories, the lifestyle goods. And we have exclusivity for designers that we host on Dalooha. So basically, customers that come and choose to buy from Dalooha wouldn't be able to find the products elsewhere.
As we are one of the only online boutiques who have all up and young-coming emerging designers, and as Dalooha, as our business, as we grow, we would also like our designers to grow. So we offer like huge publicity and huge marketing for and opportunities for our designers. Like we have an annual Dalooha fashion show where our designers will be able to come and showcase all their products, and we basically take the time and effort to promote our designers as well as promoting ourselves. However, we have a lot of other things on the website that is not only chosen by me, but primarily, yes, it does reflect my personal taste. But as I mentioned before, our target audience is like an international cosmopolitan type of girl. So also with social media these days, I feel that a lot of people are being influenced to dress like celebrities and to be unique and be different. And with Dalooha, that's what we are. We're unique and we're different. And we have clothes that other people that don't have.